Hello, tarot lovers. This is Mervet from the Egyptian Mystic. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is dedicated to all my Geminian fellows. I'm a Gemini myself, and I picked the decks that talk about this time of year, which are so appropriate. As a Gemini, I know the personality. These people are flexible, versatile, communicators. They have this curiosity and love of life. They are so youthful at heart. You know, a Gemini is the eternal child. So I picked decks that I feel connected to, and it's dedicated to all my fellows. So I will start with this lovely deck, which is so appropriate and I feel so connected to. This is one of the most beautiful decks, which is Nicolletta said Charlie or Coccelli. I don't know. I always pronounce the name wrong, but this is a favorite deck of mine because I picked some decks that talk to the inner child. As I told you, they are the eternal children of the zodiac. And I picked this particular deck. I have 3 decks about the inner child. I picked this one particularly because it has this energy. It makes me feel, see the Queen of Swords. It has this bittersweet energy. It's childish, but at the same time, it's so frank. It has duality. It is one of the best decks that are about the inner child, and it's perfect for shadow work. It's so blunt and frank, and it's really a favorite of mine. I wish they could redo it in larger cards, because reprinted, because it's really one of the best decks. Those are the backs, and I edged it in this gold, and I had it in order again. You see, the cards are so beautiful. It really talks, it speaks to me. I feel the energy of this deck. You see, she's a child, but she's very sharp, and some cards are really very, very unique and special. Let me show you one. As we go through the cards, I will tell you some of the cards that really speak to me. Like this devil, for example. You see surrender, and look at the devil, the image, the tower, the star. Look at the moon. Every card is really unique and special, and it's very provocative. It's really very blunt, and the look in her eyes. So, how can I say? I want to find the proper word. She's inquisitive, thinking, dreaming. I don't know. It has a strong air energy. Let me show you some of the cards. Look at the 5 of Wands. And here, the 7 of Wands. Every card is really powerful. And this 9 of Wands. Strength. She's unaware, and she needs to be defensive. The 10. I love this deck so much. Look at this one. The King of Wands. Really, really adorable. One of my favorite decks. I've been using it for the last 2 weeks, and I was going to share it with you, not in order, but I had to put it in order back, because you need to see the continuity, the sequence of the cards, especially in the court cards. It's really a very talkative deck. And as I told you, it has this air energy. I will show you the Queen of Swords. Oh, look at this 5 of Swords. I always smile when I see this card. And the 7 of Swords. And the 8. Especially the Suit of Swords. It's really very well thought of. Look at the 10. I just simply adore. Look at the Queen and King. Really, really, it's powerful. Very, very beautiful. And my favorite deck. I just wish that the cards were larger, and those borders, I saw some people trim the borders and use it in an oracle, but I really don't want to do that because it helps. It's quite helpful to know the titles of the cards. So that was the Nicolletta deck, and I have the oracle too, which pairs beautifully with it, and I don't see the oracle at all. No one talks about it. It's very nice. It's by Los Scarabeo too, and it's in different languages. You see the guidebook is small. There is a small summary about each card, but it's really nicely written, and the cards are quite beautiful. 32 cards, those are the backs. I haven't edged it because I was thinking of trimming it to remove the small white border like this. It will be like this. I think it will look prettier, so let me know. And those are the cards. This is the very nice. There are no keywords. The keywords are written in the guidebook, which helps to think and meditate without keywords, especially those cards, because you really need to talk to your inner child. Look at this one, the 7. Very nice. You see, it's like an egg. It's broken, and she's so sad and crying. Some images are very, very beautiful. No one talks about this beautiful deck, and I really love it so much. This is number 12. Very nice artwork, quite unique and special. Number 15, 16. I wish that we can have, maybe in another time, I'll talk about this deck and read the titles from the guidebook, because it's really quite powerful and very, very unique. Some images are repetitive, like this one. I've seen it on in the tarot deck. And look at this 24. Someone gets uninvited and she's scared and hiding like this. Really, really nice. And this is a repetitive image, I think. I've seen it. This is nice too. Wow. Look at this. Very, very nice. So let me know if you think that I should trim it. And you see they work beautifully together. Of course, they work perfectly well together. They are paired beautifully. The same artwork, the same deck, and the same title, the same energy. But I have another beautiful inner child deck, which is very new to my collection, which is Daydreams and Moonbeams Oracle by Tess Whitehurst, artwork by Jessica von Braun, and it is really a very beautiful deck. I got it last month and I'm happy with it. I did many readings using this beautiful deck, and the orange, I love the color and I love the title. I love everything about this deck. The guidebook is so beautiful. It has, each card is a story, and you see here like a small summary about the image, and it's really very, very provocative, very well done. The guidebook is very interesting, and you see those are the backs. They are not, you see there is no image, but I like what's written here. Venture into the deep dark forest, fall into the rabbit hole of gold, step onto the yellow brick road, your pot, win your crown, I like it, and find your pot of gold. It's very, very beautiful, quite unique and different. I edged it in orange, the same color. I'm happy with my edging, and they are not in order because I have done a reading with it. So this is, each card has a story, talks about story. The artwork is lovely. You see, I want to show you the cards because they are quite interesting. You see, beautiful, beautiful stories. House of Sweets, Lucy Can, La Catarina, Dream Seeker, Rainy Day Magic. You see, the images are beautiful. The Storm, Vasilia, Three Little Kittens, The Wizard, Starlight Wish, No place like home, attitude of gratitude, the wicked witch, you belong, lucky unicorn. And I like the title, Rapunzel, Electric Odyssey. It's so beautiful and very powerful. And I have many of these inner child decks, and they are my favorite. The decks about fairy tales and inner child, I have a large collection. Maybe one time I should film those decks together. But this is a lovely deck that I would like to show you all the cards, beautiful, colorful cards. And it could pair beautifully with this, with the Nicolletta deck. I will show you how. And it pairs with many other decks because it's quite colorful and it is really very dreamy. And I like the artwork. So you feel the energy between these two decks. They are nice together. You see? They go beautifully together. Here, like this. So I did many readings using these two decks together. You see? Lovely, lovely. Very nice. Here we have the Eight of Cups, attitude of gratitude, and the Lover's card. So these are my favorite decks that I'm using during this time. I highly recommend it. This is a lovely older deck that I think it's a must-have. This is one of the best, maybe number one in my opinion, deck about that's about the inner child. And this is really a lovely new oracle. So now we have seen three decks that are talking to the inner child, which shows the youthful part of the Gemini personality. And as an air sign, I thought of using decks that are about animals, and I chose the birds because it's an air sign. I have three decks that I love and they are perfect. First of all, let me show you this oracle, which no one talks about, and it is such a gorgeous oracle. The Winched Enchantment Oracle deck written by Leslie Morrison and artwork by Lisa Hunt. I love Lisa Hunt. I love her decks. And look at the guidebook. It has small interpretation, small part to interpret the cards, and it is very powerful and quite deep to the point. Let's see the cards and then we pick one of the cards so that we go through the deck and see how it's written. Those are the backs. I love it, and I edged it in this color to match this, and they are large. It's not a large deck, I think 32, and no one talks about it, it's such a lovely deck. This is the crane. Look at the images of Lisa Hunt. She's so nice. I love her artwork. I love the way she mixes the animal personality with the human. Part of the face is human, part is animal. It's really very unique and distinguished. That's the crow, that's the parrot, the robin. There are lots of details in the cards that you will really see when you have the cards in your hand. This is the heron, the goose, the blackbird, waxwing, the owl, look at this, ostrich, the loon, bluebird, chickadee, I don't know this bird, the hummingbird, look at this, lovely, adorable, the grouse, finch, many of these birds I don't know, the magpie, the duck, the swallow, mockingbird, the lark, the blue jay. You see, very lovely images. Artwork is quite interesting and it is very deep and full of details. Those are the lovely cards. Let me tell you that I have not seen this deck at all on any channel. It has been around for a while. Look at this. It is quite powerful, quite provocative, and let's pick a card. Let's pick a card to see, because I want to read from the guidebook. Now, we'll see the messages given. They are long, as you see, large cards, but I can shuffle them this way. It's not difficult for me. I like larger cards. And let's see. I haven't felt yet a pull to a specific card, but and I don't have any question in mind, but let's see. Wow, the dove. What a lovely message. The beautiful, peaceful dove. Number 8. Number 8, yes. I am dove, the peace of alignment. I am feminine. I am sensitive to my surroundings. I am the nourishment of the earth and the gentleness of her instinct. I am the calm after the storm. I am hope and harvest. I am the embellishment of harmony and the sacrifice necessary to nurture what has been created. You are at peace now and brimming with compassion. You are in love with life. I am the enjoyment of family connection. I am the safety of a united community. This is not the time to fly solo, but rather to seek out kindred spirits. I am the gathering of like-minded minds. I am the coven. I am the serenity of kin. I am group mind and structure. Merge your energies with others and watch what unfolds. There is great power in collaboration. There is profound wisdom within the whole. Very nice messages. And here at the end, you are enjoying life, you are embracing peace, you are aligning with others, you are dove. So it is beautiful and really quite powerful. And I wanted to share it since a long time. I wanted to talk about this oracle because it's so unknown and underrated. And I picked 2 decks. One of them is this beautiful Dream Raven Tarot because I love ravens and crows. It's an old deck, but it is beautiful and colorful. And it's by Schiffer. I have it since a long time. It's one of my oldest decks. And it is by Beth Silonen. She's the author of the Guardian Tarot and Draconis. What's the name of the deck? The new deck, Draconis and Raven and Draconis, something like that. And you see, the guidebook is interesting. There is an image, and here reversed, and here's the meaning. And the cards are lovely. They are very large. They have these beautiful 3 colors: green, purple, and rose. All the cards have this lovely colors. I love the color palette. I edged it in green. I'm so happy with my edging with the green borders, and it is really beautiful. Large cards with large images, very colorful, and it is it's not in order. Wow, the cards are not in order, so I'll show it to you like this. This is the Fool, the Devil, the Hierophant, 5 of Cups and 5 of Swords, the 10 of Cups, the Page of Wands, 7 of Wands. You see, very colorful. The High Priestess. I always keep my decks in order, so I think I've been using it and I forgot to put them back in order. So this is the King of Swords, the 9 of Cups, Knight of Swords, and then King of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the Star. Beautiful images. This is the Lovers, Magician. You see the lines, her lines are large, and you see the crows quite colorful. Look, the King of Wands has all the colors of the rainbow, and the 7 of Swords. It is beautiful. No one talks about it, although when it was first published, I think 2015, 2016, something like that, it was really well known. But now I don't see anyone talking about it. So maybe this is a good chance to show you these gorgeous decks. I also have a collection of decks about crows, so maybe I should be filming those decks. I think it would be a good idea, especially during this lovely time of year. Look at the World card. Queen of Wands. The Nine of Wands. Beautiful. The Ten of Wands. Look at him. And all these sticks on top of his head. And this is the Six of Pentacles. I want to show you all the cards. This is the Knight of Wands. The Eight of Wands, lovely colors. The Five. It is really impressive. And I love the color palette. Look at this King of Pentacles with all these flowers. The Knight of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles. 4 and 7. Really, I love this deck. And I used it a lot. It's by Schiffer, very high quality. And the color palette is my favorite. I love greens and I love bright colors. So it's a very optimistic deck. And maybe we can pick a card. Just out of curiosity. You see, what card shall I get? The Fool card. Okay. That's nice. So that was the first deck, the second deck about birds. And then I just got this lovely deck, Tarot of the Owls by Pamela Chen and art by Elizabeth Alba. I got this deck last year and I love owls, of course. It's by Llewellyn. A beautiful deck. The box is interesting. I know the new packing of Llewellyn is really nice and the guidebook is quite beautiful. You see a large image and you see explanation of the cards. You see here the upright position reversed, and it's quite good and very it sticks to the Rider-Waite-Smith, so it's perfect for beginners. Those are the backs, and I edged it in this yellow to match the feathers here. And it's a beautiful colorful deck. That's the Fool, the Magician, a very easy reader, quite colorful and bright. Look at the King. The Hierophant, I don't see it also, and it is really lovely. And those Lovers cards, oh. And look at the Chariot, oh, quite interesting. The Strength card. And the Hermit is amazing. The Wheel of Fortune, and this is Justice. And look, she's looking upside down. That's the Hanged Man. It's very colorful, very beautiful and colorful. And an easy deck. Look at the Devil holding these two rats. The Chariot, the Tower, I'm sorry. Beautiful Star card. What a beautiful card. Wow. And this Moon card. Very interesting. And Judgment and the World. So, the Suit of Wands. It's a very easy reader. Exactly a Rider-Waite-Smith with colorful images and a very nice deck for beginners. A great deck. And this is the Ace of Cups. Look at this Two of Cups. 3 and 4. I should go a little bit faster because we have still many decks to share. But anyhow, I just want you to see this beautiful, colorful deck. And I wish I could see more of these decks because for beginners, they really need to know some decks that are RWS and with a nice large guidebook. So maybe I should be filming a video about the RWS clones, and this should be a nice clone, a very nice deck for beginners. So that was the Tarot of the Owls. And as also I chose this oracle, which is Seasons of the Witch, the Beltane Oracle by Lorraine Anderson and Juliet Diaz, and I love all their decks, and this is the one that I used during this time because it's about Beltane, the beginning of May, and I love these decks. They are one of the most beautiful, inspiring decks, perfect for shadow work. They have this witchy energy, and especially this deck is one of my favorite because it is quite colorful, bright, and it pairs beautifully with many other decks. I love the BELTANE deck, one of my favorites. Surrender. It has nice messages, quite powerful. Look at the cards, very bright and beautiful. The bee, indulge, chant, very nice artwork. These decks are really amazing, and I highly recommend that you have all the 8 cards, the 8 decks. I have 7 of them, but I'm still waiting for the llamas. The llamas deck, I don't have it yet, and I'm waiting for it to arrive. Flower corn, wear your power proudly and unapologetically, for it is your birthright and is eternal like the soul. Wow, a beautiful deck with lovely messages. It pairs beautifully with many other decks. I chose 2 other decks, as a Gemini is a very versatile sign. So and it corresponds to the messenger Hermes. I chose this oracle, which is the messenger oracle by Raven Phelan, and she's the author of the Dreams of Gaia. This is the 2nd edition, which is really gorgeous. This is the guidebook, very nice. And I love this deck because it has very nice messages. Those are the backs, lovely. I edged it in yellow, and they have this lovely yellow border at the bottom, you see. And it has lovely messages, and I just adore this deck. The artwork is very unique and special. I can recognize her artwork immediately. I know that she has this art around the eyes, and the way, look, it's very distinguished. Do not fear the unknown. Change is unavoidable. Show that you care. See the truth. See the signs. Reveal your truth, you see. Beautiful images, lovely animals and human beings. Trust in magic. Time to reflect. Time to ground, you see. Beautiful cards. Look at this. Have courage. It has lots of messages, and I feel it's like Hermes sending you messages, and this is exactly what is about Gemini. They are the messengers, communicators, and so I chose this beautiful colorful deck, and I want to pick a card so that we can see what's the message we have here. I like this edition more than the older one. It's more colorful, and I like the quality of the cards. I've been loving this deck for a very long time, but I'm happy that I got the 2nd edition, not the 1st edition, because I like these much more. Okay, love without condition, very nice. So that was my messenger deck, and another deck is very nice. Magical Messages from the Fairies. It's by Doreen Virtue. It's one of my older decks, and it's by Hay House. I think it's an out-of-print deck. It is, let me see, yes, 2008, and this is a very old deck, and you might think that it's a shallow deck. It is not. It is very positive, but it has nice messages. These are the backs, and it's gilded, and I have the most beautiful messages from these cards. They are very uplifting, quite positive, and emotional healing. Healing, healed, healer. Autumn, ask for what you want. Patience, please. Assertiveness, debit paid off. Winter, birthday, love life. These cards, when I got them at first, I said, well, this is a very positive deck. It's too positive. But when I started using it, I found that it really gives lovely messages. And I've seen it on one of the channels, And the one who was showing the deck said the same thing. She said that this is a very positive deck, but also an accurate one. So I like it, and I like most of Doreen Virtue's decks. I have a huge collection of her decks, and I think I've done a video about her decks earlier, but maybe I should redo it. Business venture, trust and follow through on a new business idea or career opportunity. You see, we were just talking about a new video showing her decks, and now I get this message. So this is a nice sign. Well, and I have still 2 decks to go. No, I still have 3 decks. If we are talking about Lenormand system, I thought of this, The Burning Serpent Oracle by Rachel Bullock and cards by Robert M. Place. And this is a very beautiful deck. You see the backs have Hermes, and I love Robert M. Place, and this is my favorite. It is gorgeous. I haven't shown it before on my channel, and because I really appreciate this deck, it's so I didn't get it easily. This is the Hermes the Messenger, which is the first card, which is the Rider, the Red Clover, the Voyage, which is the Chip, the House on the Hill, the Flaming Tree, the Clouds, the Burning Serpent, which is the Snake, the Dead Tree, which is the Coffin, the Bouquet, the Scythe, the Cat o' Three Tails, the Owl and the Mouse, which is the birds, the Girl and Boy, the child, the Fox, the Bear, the Stars, lovely, the Stork and the Hound, which is the dog, the Tower, the Garden, the Mountain, the Path, which is the garden, the Mice, the Heart, the Ring, the Book of Life, the Letter, the Man and Woman, the Lilies, Sun, Moon, the Key, the Jumping Fish, the Anchor, the Rusted Cross, and Isis and Osiris, number 37 and 38, and we have an extra Man and Woman. This is a gorgeous Lenormand deck, and it is perfect. I always use it to complement my readings, and I love the Lenormand system. So I chose this for any Gemini who wants to use a deck during this time. This is perfect, the Burning Serpent. And I chose 3 other tarot decks. This is the Forhexa by MJ Cullinan, and she's my favorite. I love her artwork so much, and this deck is by far her prettiest. This is a wonderful deck to use, and this is the indie version. It's mass market now, but I have the indie one. Those are the backs, and I edged it in this color to match where the title is written. It is so colorful. It has very strong energy. It is quite new, distinguished. Look at the Council of Monarchs as the Emperor. Maybe this is my one. If I'm going to choose out of my 700 decks, this is one of my top 10. Her artwork is really very beautiful. The art, the colors, the depth, the meanings. I have no words to say about this. I love her artwork. She's almost my favorite. Every card is a masterpiece. The colors, the depth, the images. I really love it. You see the 4 of fire, the 5, and the 6. Oh, look at these sunflowers. 7, 8, very deep. The 9, the 10, and then the court cards, the page, the knight, the queen and king, ace of water. I want you to see the cards one by one because I highly recommend it. This is a deck like no other. Very distinct. Look at the 5. Oh, very beautiful. And the 6, the children playing. My favorite deck. This is the 8 of water. She's leaving behind all these butterflies and she's looking at the 9 of water, the 10. Very beautiful. Really very beautiful. The ace of, I like the minors also even more than the court cards. The 3 of air, the 4 of air. Wow. The clouds, and she's staying on top. This is the 5 of air, 6. Look at the 7. Look at her mischievous look. The 8. Amazing deck. Really amazing. The ace of earth, 2 of earth. The colors. I just adore this deck. I should stop talking because I will all the time say love, and it's too much. So this is the Forhexa deck, one of my top 10 decks of all times. And then it could also pair beautifully with Seasons of the Witch, as you see. They have the same colors, the same style, and look at this. They are gorgeous together. They work beautifully together, you see. Very distinguished. But the thing is that these cards are very slippery. You see the colors. It's just stunning. Really. 7 of water, Indulgence, and the Wheel of Fortune. So I use these decks together and they are gorgeous. And then this is the Forhexa. You see, they are really very nice. Even the cards, the same colors, the same size, the same energy, everything about these 2 decks is gorgeous. And then I chose this deck, which is the love, the pride tarot, because Geminis are stand for the Lover's card, which is number 6. And this deck is all about love, all types of love. It's a collaborative deck, and I really like it. And it's not well known, although it's really beautiful. These are the backs, and it had white borders that I trimmed and edged it in different colors because it's a collaborative deck. So it has all styles, all types of people, all types of love. And I try to keep the name because I like to remember the artists. This is the High Priestess by Paulina Fay. She's the author of the Paulina Tarot. This is the Chrysalis Tarot. And so I like this deck. It's really cohesive. Zelish Tarot. And this is the Mystical Moments, Tarot of the Mystical Moments, and so on. I keep looking at the cards, Lorenzi, and I just love it. Beautiful. And this is the author of the Tarot of Hearts. Beautiful images and quite the Hush Tarot. Many cards are this is the Avatara and the Bonfire Tarot. You see many cards are, I recognize them, and this is the Universal Folk Tarot and Oracle. This is Steve Hutton, the Queen of Wands. Paulina again, Ace of Cups. And this is also another card of Holy Sierra. He is the author of the illustrator of the Chrysalis Tarot. And you see, beautiful deck. I want you to see all the cards because this is a beautiful deck and it really needs to be known and loved. Catherine Wells Stein, she's the author of the Mystical Moments. And this is, of course, 2 of Swords by Patrick Valencia. Many images are nice, and it reminds me of the original, the older tarot decks that I have, you see. And here, Pentacles, the suit of Pentacles. Here, beautiful deck. No one talks about it. And here are the court cards. So that was the Love Tarot, which is quite suitable for this time of year, for the Geminis. And this was my last deck. And those are my picks for my fellow Geminis. So if you have decks that talk about Gemini and you feel that they have the energy of Gemini, I would love to see your decks. And I would love to see VRs for this tag. And I'm very new to the affiliate program of Amazon, so I will be linking some of the decks in my description box. If you happen to need to buy any of these decks, I hope you could follow the links shown below. It will help support my channel. Thank you so much for being here, and see you on my next video, and bye.